Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw right away. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They aren't afraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to the air following that pick 6. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 16-yard line.
Looking to throw here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete from the
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
19 Lions, 70 tip. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's on target to Johnson. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the 1st. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Come on, go.
They'll throw it here on 1st. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Tag, 70 red. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
They are throwing it again. He's loaded another one up. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 1-point game. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Darius Davis to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his time. So it'll be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10. Here's Willis. Completed over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. That's caught, Tucker Kraft. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, set.
It's the first carry for the Wisconsin rookie, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Big Mason Graham engulfing that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Hop 70, hop.
They send the tight end in motion. Working from the gun, it's Willis. This one taken in by Kraft. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Cougar 19.
Mike Tomlin eyeing that play clock, and he gets a timeout just before it runs out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. Hop 70, 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Big Lion, ready to go.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Got it. Ready?
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Here's Willis. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
Come on. Set. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
And you know we don't give a like your birthday, you find me in the club. Mama, I got what you need.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Viking 18. Cougar 19. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18.
They'll come out throwing. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone on 1st. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They're going to try and throw it here. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Throwing it again here. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints trim the lead to 1. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Danny Gray to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of out his shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Here's Willis to the air. Like a good target, Brock, Neighbors is there. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Throwing is Willis. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. Back to 60. Back to 60. 76. Get him.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bob. 70 Lions.
Sticking to the air here. Harrison's got it on the sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Ready?
Throwing on 1st down, Willis. Finds him on the crossing route. A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
On the jump.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Ready?
Sending him on the dive. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Go, Reed. Go. Let's go.
Back to the well again. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Come on. Hey, smash Bronco. 18.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Marquise Bell making the play. 30. He's at the 10. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown. You're going to pick pick six, you get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, here comes Davis. Making some progress here. And he's out of bounds. This is a great start for them already on their opponent's side of the field.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Forced out to his right. Fits it through the middle. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And give him 6 on the run as that play takes us to the 2-minute warning. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready. Ready.
They give it to him again. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Okay, ready.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go now. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Sixty Bobcat. Ready, ready.
Another carry for him. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
You love a huddle, okay? You really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing from the gun. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 12-yard line.
19 Lions.
Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's now third
Well, he
down.
saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready, set.
So the Bucks go to the dime set ahead of this third down.
Get it. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. On the move, headed right. Throws this one deep down the right side.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's the snap on 4th. Pass brought in by Watson. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler. 18 79 Broncos. Go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Chased out to his right. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit.
44-yard
It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Oops, knocks it through. And they've taken back the lead. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Drive starts with a quick throw left complete. And he's brought down at the line.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Motion man sent left. They'll run it from the gun. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Bucks have the first.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Tony Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 Lions.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. He finds Neighbors right side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
And he gets him around 6 there. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back-to-back carries here. You call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
The kicker on for the
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll throw to start the drive. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Brought in inside the 20. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
It's a gain of 48 yards. And the Saints, first down.
From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down all the way to the 3. Working quickly here.
That's good for the Saints.
He's going to throw it again. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
19, come on.
He finds him right side. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grab the lead on their first series of the half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Cowboys! Mikey, watch 3! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Ready?
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Finds his man, it's Kraft. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Willis now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now they have 3rd and short.
3 yards to go.
Cut 19. Get it? 19 tight.
They send a man in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. Completes this one to Gray. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready? Gravity Lions.
Throwing it again here. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
First and 10 from the 32.
60 bicep. Here we go. Here we go. 19.
From the gun, a carry by McLaughlin. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Second down now, they need 7.
Red. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Willis to throw it. Finds his man, Gray. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
From the gun, here's McLaughlin. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, check that. Check. Let's go. Ready, ready?
Now the run here from the gun. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
The one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
Buffalo 18. Cougar 19.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now a 4th down, staring right at him. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. This will be around a 33-yarder for him.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that head on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Warriors 70. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Forced out to his right. It's cut right side by Watson. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing from the gun. This is a heater going deep. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. But now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Gray motioning left. Throwing on 1st down. Willis. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. So we'll get it further downfield after that return as he goes out of the 30.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to work after throwing the pick. Now he's past the 25. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Street.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Ready up.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Dragon 60. Here we go. 18, Rattler. 18, 60, Bison. 6.
Setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
79 Broncos. Hawks 7, Warriors 70.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's caught Metcalf. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 4th quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3.
They did it! He made the interception! Keytrell Clark picks it. He's at midfield. The 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. This one taken in by Kraft. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Buccaneers losing by 4. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go now.
To throw, here's Willis. Completes this one to Kraft. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
1st down from the 42.
Get up. Bronco 80.
Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And now it's 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Back to throw. Connecting on the slant. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a short yard gain. To find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
1st and 10 from the 32. Handoff now out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
You look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. Check. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Mustang, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Putting the tight end in motion. 2nd and 10. Here's Willis. He's got it near the 8. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really matters.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first.
22 yards.
19 tight. 19 tight.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Right back to Watson. This is Combs. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout.
First down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. To throw here on 1st down. Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Now with 2 seconds left, we've got whistles and we've got a timeout. And up next, you'd assume a field goal trying to force overtime. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. The kick is good. He got it. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins.
Tyler Loop.
Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Gray now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
First throw of overtime. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Willis. Has him on the quick hitter. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Cougar 19. Ready, right?
Thrown back, it's the handoff. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yep, and that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
1st and 10. Here's McLaughlin. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Handoff on second and short. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down from the 42.
Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Start.
A handoff. Here's McLaughlin. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Their first drive of OT is on the ropes, Brock. It's 3rd and 5. Man in motion here. To throw. Finds his man, Gray. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers pull in front. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And a timeout's called with only 5 ticks remaining in overtime.
First and 10.
Working now from the gun. Going all the way to the end zone here. Deflected! Oh, but they couldn't bring it in off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's gonna end. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game.